Hey everybody, what's up? This is your boy Zaid, and this is the first episode of a series that I'd like to hopefully continue if people are interested in watching this. As you can see on the screen, it's called Plebs Thoughts because we're all just ordinary people on the interwebs looking at various news stories, and we're all kind of like millennials and Gen Z, that type of demographic. And we can be swayed with different opinions by different media outlets that basically try to control how you should think and feel. So, the purpose of this show is to provide opinions of various ordinary people, aka plebs, and see how you pleb viewers, assuming my viewers are all plebs, can relate to us. And for the record, the only thing that is scripted in this show is this intro and these different topics that I, the host, has planned for this episode. So, alright, let's start the intros. I'm Zaid, and you all know I'm 21 in med school, and I like gaming.
Okay. Hello, me Master, Salty Nigeria here. I am obviously the best at everybody because I have party hack. The first episode, everybody else was very rude to me when I came here, especially Mr. Forehead. I don't know where he is on the screen for you, but he's the forehead. I am 18. I'm exactly like Zaid, except I'm not Asian. My nickname isn't Zaid. I don't go to med school or to college. I love gaming. And I'm Nigerian.
Ah, okay. Alright, just skip Brokehouse, just go to Shiki Dono.
Okay.
Introduce yourself to the people.
You can just call me Shiki. There's no real reason behind the name. I just thought it up one day. I've been using it for years. But yeah, memes reign supreme.
Just introduce yourself.
Right now?
Yeah, just introduce yourself.
Alright, so yeah, as you guys know, I am the Bro Couch.
Oh,
I am the real Nigerian here, as you can tell. Right here. Yeah. Last time I checked, that'd be black to be Nigerian. Okay? I eat the good rice, good jollof rice. We make the best jollof rice. Okay? Also, legally allowed to say the N-word.
Make the best rice.
Yeah, Nigerians make the best
no,
rice.
You know who makes the best rice? Argentinians.
I do not believe that, I assure you.
You ain't had rice till you've been Argentina.
Oh my god.
I assure you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my introduction. Okay, go on.
Alright, cool. Okay, so this is open discussion, and if it goes too long, I'll cut it off, but just interrupt, and you guys can interrupt each other. I won't really do anything. Maybe I might throw in my thoughts at some point, but yeah. Alright, let's get to the first topic. First topic is Logan Paul. So, this has been everywhere on the internet. So, basic idea is December 31st, he went to Japan's Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest, and recorded a dead body on camera and put it on his thumbnail. The video had 550k to 600k likes before Logan Paul himself took the video down. Then there was a whole media backlash, everyone says fuck Logan Paul, everyone wants him to die, all that crap. And then Logan Paul posted a first apology on his Twitter account, which didn't really seem as apologetic as it should have been, according to some people. And then he posted a second apology after that on his YouTube channel. And as a result of this so far, there's a clothing line called the Maverick Apparel that has threatened to sue Logan Paul for the decline in sales due to because Logan Paul has his own apparel, which is Mavericks, and then people get confused between the two clothing lines. There's also recently YouTube has pulled him from the Google Preferred program, which is an advertising network for certain YouTube channels that results in members having more favorable ad rates. And they also dropped him from the 4th season of YouTube Red Series Foursome. So I guess we'll just, whoever wants to start talking. Yeah.
All right, who wants to start? Who's starting?
You.
All right,
Okay. I'll
Bro
start.
Cash, what do you think?
Here's my piece. First of all, I'm gonna honestly say, anybody who defends Logan Paul are actually idiots. First of all, the guy even said, because Logan has realized how stupid he is. Like,
Paul's fans are straight fans.
yeah, Logan Paul's fans are like, Jesus freaking Christ. They try to defend a guy who videotaped, recorded a dead body, a person who has committed suicide, and not only that, he made jokes about it. What the heck is, like, if that was like any other normal person, no one would be defending that, because you slap on Logan Paul, he can be forgiven. No, he cannot. I'm assure you, no, he cannot. And for like about the him being like not preferred and like Google's preferred whatever, and his YouTube Red series. Okay, let's be honest. No one even watches YouTube Red. I don't give a crap about that. And like dropping him from the freaking Google preferred, that's not enough. That's not enough, dude. That's like a slap on the freaking wrist. Logan Paul literally did not lose any subscribers from this video, and it's like Google never really like, I don't understand, like, yeah, you know what they did to PewDiePie? Like, it's like they threw PewDiePie under the bus, but because it's Logan Paul, like YouTube's golden boy, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't know. That's what I have to say about it.
Well, actually, in another video I watched, they saw the statistics on his video, and on that day when he posted the suicide video and they'd taken it down, he did gain like 50,000 subscribers that day. That was pretty funny.
I see.
But not only like Logan Paul and the people that work with him, like they just don't have common sense.
Yeah.
Suicide forest. I wonder what I'm going to find. Yeah, he ends up finding a dead body hanging from a tree. Most people would say, "Oh, well, it's time to stop the recording."
Yeah, it's time to stop,
Obviously
right? It's time to stop.
far. Nope. Yep. No. Keep the camera on. I'm gonna keep talking around this dead body.
Man, let's put some glasses on.
Let's have a party. We found a body, man.
And you know what? The problem is, for a fact, the people around Logan Paul knew that was messed up what he was doing, but they didn't say a single thing because they know they're gonna make bank off of this. They know they're making bank.
Tweeted that video, was like, guys, I edited a fucking amazing video, guys. You guys are gonna love it.
But not only like the issues not only with like Logan Paul and the freaking dead body actually being in the dang thumbnail of all things.
Right?
Freaking Jake Paul posted a video of him and his girlfriend in underwear on top of him. It's good. And YouTube still lets them post that crap, and they're supposed to like filter through that crap and not let that happen. But
Well, okay. Let me say this. So, would you say that no content creator of any kind can go to Suicide Forest and record? Or would you just say it depends how you record, whatever goes on in the forest? Because there's some YouTube channels that goes to the forest and they do record what they do there, but they haven't found a dead body, which is obviously different from Logan Paul. But like, would you still think it's okay for people to still go to a suicide forest and record?
Okay, well, if no one killed himself there, you know where it'd be? It'd still be a fucking forest. So, of course they can go there. They see a dead body, like, let me just load the camera. I'm like, oh, what's that over there? Oh, that was nothing. That was or something like that. Don't record the video. And if you are recording the video, then it should be one of those documentary ones, like Vice, like the news, or like when they go like that hard shit, like, hey, we're making a documentary about the suicide forest, whatever, and I think people are gonna want, and you're gonna need at least like a little bit of maybe like a dead body, but don't be like he XD. Look at that loser. Look how hard I can hit him like a tether ball. No,
Oh, God.
no. Like
Oh my
that person Lost
Oh,
should live. That is a shame. Let's respect that.
Yeah.
totally.
Move on.
Yeah. Like anybody, I'm not saying nobody can just go in with a video camera to a suicide point, but you just can't do it the way Logan did. YouTubers, because Logan, this is not an original idea from Logan, of course. Other YouTubers have done this, but they like a lot of them has already said like in the videos like if we find a dead body, we're not gonna put that on the video. We're not. We might say it. We're gonna mention it. But we're not going to put it on video, and we're not going to make freaking jokes about how someone committed suicide. We're not going to make jokes about how we just found a dead body. You just don't do that. That's inhumane.
He seemed to have thought that everything is alright as long as he says at the end of the video, "Oh, suicide's not a joke, guys. It's a serious matter." Even if
Suicide's
he
not a
was
joke.
joking about it before,
Hashtag
everything's alright if he just does
smoking
that.
our generation.
Now, guys, remember, suicide's not a joke. But while I'm at it, let me dab on him, all right? Let me dab on the suicide bodies. How about that, guys?
Oh, yo,
How about that?
hang his noose for my dabbing arm. Mm.
Yeah. Put me in the picture. What, you see me?
Okay.
What?
What am I walking in on? Dab on suicide?
Talk about Logan Paul, dude.
Yeah, definitely not you. Seriously, there were 3 cops now, though. And then another ambulance. And a fire truck.
True.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
The cops on the
Okay. I guess that's all we really need to talk about for Logan Paul. I mean, we've all come to consensus at this point. It's just like, it's just like,
I think we're done with this.
all right,
And anybody who tries to defend him are actually ignorant imbeciles.
all right, okay, all right. Next topic. We got President Trump. So, I mean, and this is about what happened a couple days ago before this recording. So, I have an article from Washington Post. I will read it, and then you guys can say whatever you want about it. All right. So, President Trump grew frustrated with lawmakers on Thursday in the Oval Office when they discussed protecting immigrants from Haiti, El Salvador, and African countries as part of a bipartisan immigration deal. And then Trump says, "Why are we having all these people from shithole countries come here?" According to these people, referring to countries mentioned by the lawmakers. So other lawmakers. So that statement is reported by the lawmakers that were in that meeting. And Trump then suggested that the United States should instead bring more people from countries such as Norway, whose prime minister he met with Wednesday. So the day before, he met with the Norway president. And or prime minister, sorry. And then the president also suggested that he would be open to more immigrants from Asian countries because he felt that they help the United States economically. Okay. In addition, the president singled out Haiti, telling lawmakers that immigrants from that country must be left out of any deal. And then Trump says, "Why do we need more Haitians? Take them out." Okay. So that is what the Washington Post has said about this story. Now let me read you the series of tweets that Trump has stated before that. I mean after that, sorry. After that. So the so-called bipartisan DACA deal presented yesterday to myself and a group of Republican senators and congressmen was a big step backwards. Wall was not So in the wall, meaning the Mexican wall, was not properly funded. Chain and lottery were made worse, and USA would be forced to take large numbers of people from high crime countries, which are doing badly. I want a merit-based system of immigration and people who will help take our country to the next level. I want safety and security for our people. I want to stop the massive inflow of drugs. I want to fund our military, not do a democratic defund because of the Democrats not being interested in life and safety. DACA has now taken a big step backwards. The Dems will threaten shutdown, but what they are really doing is shutting down our military at the same time we need it most. Get smart, make America great again. The language used by me at the DACA meeting was tough, but this was not the language used. What was really tough was the outlandish proposal made a big setback for DACA. Sadly, Democrats want to stop paying our troops and government workers in order to give a sweetheart deal. Not a fair deal for DACA. Take care of our military and our country first. So, as you can see, so that's what Trump said about the matter. Now, I guess since Brocatch did the last topic, I'll let Salty Nigeria take the next topic. So start off. What do you think? What do you think about this whole ordeal? Who do you trust? Do you trust Trump himself, or do you trust the Democratic kind of leftist media? Or where do you draw the line between who you trust and all that stuff?
Okay. Well, first of all, I only trust myself. So,
Okay.
So first of all, and then I think it was like the second or third tweet where it's like, I used very hard words, but they were not my words. What words did you use? Was there what did he give? What's the transcript or something like that? Somebody takes out anything for that, right? Where are the words? Isn't that shit recorded? And then, first of all, I agree with him. Is that it's really nice to be everybody's sunshine and rainbows. Yay, everyone can be together. But it's kind of like unrealistic. I mean, you want people that can help your country. You want people that can improve your country to come to you. And that Haitian guy whose house got destroyed. He's like, house destroyed. Let's go to America. I mean, would we rather have the engineer from Norway come to America than the Asian guy?
Bless you.
Shut the fuck up. Not you, the guy sneezing. That too. It's like people improve your country. Okay? And also, I don't really care about any of the African countries. I think they're all like, Africa doesn't really exist. Okay? It's all like a bunch of dirt and sand, except for Nigeria and Iran. Boats fighting those big metal ships, and they just go boom. Oh, it's so funny. But I think that Bump has a good idea, but at the same time, he's still Bump, so it also sucks.
Okay. All right. I guess Shiki. What do you think?
Don't say my name. Oh.
Shiki.
You said your name. You said your name like 5 times already. What the fuck do you mean?
No, I'm talking about my real name, like my alias.
My bad. Look, I'll try to edit as much as I can, man. All right.
All right. Well, as far as like who do I trust in regards to the president and the media, I'm independent. I don't side with either of them because there's bull crap spewing from both sides, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like from the media, we're not hearing the full story. I think they just put out there what they want people to hear, just to make people hate Trump even more. So I definitely feel like there's something missing out of there. A piece of context that would shed more light on everything that's going on. But at the same time, there's definitely President Trump definitely shouldn't have used the words that he did use because they're unprofessional. The presidential office. And it's just making more enemies of the country. And the military is fine as it is. We already, for several years, we've had the best military in the world. And even if pretty much all of Europe tried to invade the United States, they still wouldn't be able to succeed. So I really don't think there's any need to worry about bolstering the military any more than it already is. So when he brings that up every time, it's kind of irrelevant.
What do you mean? Our guns need guns, okay? So our troops can be safe.
That is true.
Wouldn't you want to be attacked by a Haitian rebel? Okay, and he comes at you and he knocks a gun out of your hand, and then your gun pulls a pistol and shoots him. You'll think Bump then, will you?
I'm not talking about equipment. I'm talking about like personnel.
Oh yeah. Recruit that Haitian guy, put him in the military, but don't allow him in the country.
Very logical. Okay.
Yeah, send him to Haitian. Tell them the Haitian. No wait, Haiti. That's the word. Like close up.
Okay, so Brocouch, what do you think?
Okay. I kind of wish there was a middle ground, as in, like, I wish there was like we could take part of what Trump's saying and also what the leftist, is saying, like add in like a little of both, because I don't totally disagree with what Trump's saying, because like we really, honestly, as a country, we don't need all these the Haitians coming into the country. Like, I understand what they're going through and they do need the help, but I don't like, there's no benefits towards us as a country for them to come. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel as if that we can't just focus all the money into the military, because we already put so much into it. We already do. We already put in billions of dollars into the military. We don't need all that stuff. We don't. We really don't. And the comment on the words Trump uses, I'm gonna tell you this. I know for a fact Trump's vocabulary is very small. Very small. So that explains why. Yeah, he says it. He says it's big. It's big. It's huge. Huge. It's not. No, it's not. Really small. Really small. Which explains why his posts, all his tweets and words to use. He really doesn't. And I also want to say how unprofessional he is as a president. Like, I don't understand why people think, oh, he's just being real. That's not being real. That's being unprofessional. If, as your president, I'd like you not to look like an imbecile in front of the entire world, please. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's what I have to say.
Yeah, George Washington 2020.
Need some etiquette. Etiquette as
Yeah.
the president
Get
of
some
the United
etiquette.
States.
Get some etiquette.
Just Asian accent, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Emmanuel wasn't small, okay? He's Asian.
Oh, and also I want to point out that Trump also made another tweet, I think after I took note of it, so I didn't catch it. But he was saying that, oh wait, did I? Or maybe I took note of it already.
Imagine the computer's a heart.
Oh, okay. So basically, he's like, he's saying that I need to like record all my meetings from now on, something like that. So he's making a point saying, okay, so if no one's gonna trust me or the media, how about I just record my meetings? Do you think that's a good solution, or is that just like, you think that could be like manipulative in any way, or how people can record specific things, or because no one's gonna first of all, no one's gonna listen to a recording that's like 5 hours long. Okay, maybe that's not 5 hours, but like it's probably gonna be a long. Or
Yeah.
true. So
But
I mean, what do you guys think?
That comes
The
out.
thing is, it depends. Like, it depends on who gets the freaking tape. Who's controlling what's being recorded? And like, what I'm trying to say is that, like, if we just told Trump, like, oh, the people Trump know to record, they're gonna do something to it. I need like a neutral party to record audio and then present it to the mass, the people. That's what I'm trying to say. You like no editing, no stuff like that. Who cares if it's 5 hours long? If it's 5 hours long, we'll listen to it. People will listen to it so they know what's factual, what actually happened, and what didn't. That's what I think.
Okay. Any other thoughts?
I have a Cheeto on my mouth.
Okay.
I feel like, that comes out. Why don't we just record all my meetings? Okay, 2 weeks later. Why don't we just burn the Middle East to the ground? Like the $1,000 bills I burned in front of host man. She didn't work. It was positive. It was crying. It was beautiful. And then like tweet, I did not say that Russia hacked me. Russia hacked the physical tape. I am innocent.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can agree with that.
there would definitely be some stupid things coming from that as well.
But with the thing before, people taking clips, like Zayd said, what people should do. I mean, for probably not going to do this because they want everybody to see him as an asshole. He is. Not get me wrong, but even more of an asshole is that put that clip that time, okay, and then post. Not just a clip, but then that clip inside it. So you have the little clip they have, like 2 seconds later, from phone's going. Okay, he does that, and that's some way to speak, whatever. But then you put that next, and he's like, and he says some some Thomas Jefferson level quote, the blah blah blah, America, freedom, the universe, shit, blah blah, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's both a
Like
good idea
like
and a
he
bad.
says something bad, but let's use context clues and let's look at the video around what he said. What happened? Like he's being an asshole here.
No.
What happened right here, by the way? Oh, somebody was being an even more asshole. Why are we yelling at that guy?
Like
That was a
60% of
asshole.
America just takes what the news says at face value. Dig deeper.
That guy just said we should let the Klans members run. And all he said was Asians are smart. This guy right here, Mr. Klansman?
No, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. It's like what Trump say.
Anything you guys want to put? Because I feel like we've pretty much come to a conclusion that we think that Trump pretty much needs to either fix his presentation, I guess, right? Or just the media in terms of recording meetings, have a third party basically.
Yeah.
The topic is about lobsters. So let me talk about this article real quick. So, as soon as my thing loads,
Crush sponsorship.
No. 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 Put that crap down. I don't want to see that. Jesus Christ.
So, all right. So, apparently, in Switzerland, it's now the law to cook lobster in a more humane, quote, humane way, right? So, basically, they're saying the government explained that the crustaceans can be stunned by electrically shocking the sea creature, or by the mechanical destruction of the crustacean's brain before you put them in the boiling pot. Animal rights activists and scientists have claimed lobsters could feel significant pain when they are thrown alive into boiling water. The government also ordered that live crustaceans must be transported in their natural habitat and not on ice water.
Ice water? Is that the one thing you said?
They were saying, yeah, so they're originally transporting ice water, but now the government wants them to transport lobsters in their natural habitat. Like, they take their natural habitat, put lobsters in it, and then kind of like an aquarium or like a sea tank, and then transport them that way.
Okay. Is that the end?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I just want to say, okay, huge amount of bullshit. Just it's everywhere. It's taller than Mount Everest, by the way. I think animal rights are kind of kind of bullshit. I mean, except for maybe dogs and cats and shit and monkeys, stuff like that. I mean, I guess for them, I love it. Now, a fish or a crustacean. Does it need rights? Why are we giving all these shit right? We're eating it. We're killing it. Why the fuck does it matter? I mean, of course, it's fine. Just that shock thing. By the way, that fucking me through a loop because what you're shocking them is that disabling their ability to feel pain? Because it's
Yeah,
basically the
that's
same
the
thing.
purpose. Yeah.
You just like you're give them flash cook and then you put them in the water, and it's kind of bullshit. Like, oh, in humane pain, you're gonna eat it, you're gonna kill it. No one ever known like how fast does it take a lobster to die when they're in boiling water? How long does it take them to die?
That's a good
Well,
question. I have no clue.
that is actually a good question because I'm not sure if you're aware of this. There was a Drake and Josh episode where Josh is cooking lobsters for dinner. They ask him how long it's going to take, and he says, and I quote, "I do not control at the rate at which lobsters die." So
Yeah.
that
It goes from low to high to kill lobsters. There's
Yeah,
that thing up there. No one ever uses it for some reason. It doesn't cook anything else.
Okay.
yeah.
Let me say this. So I also happen to search up how big a lobster's brain is.
It says it takes 2 to 3 minutes to die in boiling water, but
Oh,
takes
well, there
half
you
a
go.
second of 110 volts to stun a lobster. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
so it
wow.
takes 2-3 minutes for a lobster to die, but the lobster's brain is the size of a grasshopper. So
that's not that small.
the size of a grasshopper, the brain is the size of a grasshopper's brain.
Oh,
Wait.
grasshopper's brain. I thought you meant the entire
Okay.
grasshopper.
No. According to this website called
That's tiny.
Gulf of Marine Research Institute. No, Gulf of Maine Research Institute. So, yeah. So, given that if you have a brain that's as small as a grasshopper's, and generally it's just a bunch of nerve endings, so you're not gonna feel fucking pain, dude. That's mine. Is like you're not gonna feel pain if it's so tiny that's just a bunch of nerve endings. Then you can't perceive pain because lobsters don't have the brain capacity to take a sensory signal and turn it into something and make it mean something else. Like if you talk about like how humans have like an actual brain with different like there's different pathways that go in and out of the brain, and that pathway like inside what they call in the brain is the cortex, and so that's actually how you perceive pain. But like if your brain is literally like nerve endings, then it's just like you can't process, like there's not enough material or mass of neurons to process that.
Okay. Wait, real quick. They said that they found out human rights activists and scientists find out that lobsters can feel immense pain. Does that mean they were fucking killing lobsters to find out? Like how else
It makes you
lobsters
think.
feel pain
It really
unless
does.
you're hurting fucking lobsters?
True.
Makes you think.
That's true.
Okay. To stick this spike in his head. Okay, keep ripping off arms until you see something on the graph. Boop. After he's dead. That must have been his heart or giving out or something like that. One last let's go. Oh no, he just cried to Beyonce. He's like, no. And you can't give this shit because sooner or later they're gonna keep pushing more and more, and then finally, I wanna have taco, right? Oh nope, I gotta pay $700 for beef because first thing they gotta do is that they have to let the cow come to them, then they have to light an incense for it and give it a bath, then they have to pray and fast for 7 days.
Okay,
And then they have to bring them to the top of a mountain where a monk will bless it, and then you're gonna give it a college degree, and then he has to choose a button that says kill himself and not kill himself, and they're gonna put grass over by the not kill himself button.
Okay.
And then that's it. They're gonna get into more shit and like, we're gonna telepathy and we're gonna see. Do you want to die, cow? Move. That's cow for no.
Okay.
Also cow for yes.
Why is it lobsters? Like, if it's lobsters, where does it end? You have to apply it to all
Right?
animals now.
That's
And
what
now,
I'm
like,
saying.
all meat is gonna be like inflated to the roof, and you can't buy anything anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, I have
mean,
to say, David, the example you brought up, I'm pretty sure a cow's brain is much larger than a
I
lobster.
know cow's brain is much larger.
Oh
and
yeah.
You know what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know they would feel the pain. But for things like lobsters, like, dude.
Here's a question.
Oh dang.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like, if like the mechanical destruction of a lobster brain is only like, oh, I do like I click like this on a lobster and he's dead. Throw him on the planet. It doesn't really matter. Just kill it. It doesn't matter. If it's like 1 second, it's fine. But then don't start like putting all this like bullshit. And then that tank thing, by the way.
what?
They was there any like saying that well we want them to not be homesick and feel at peace with their destiny going to this restaurant. We want them to feel at peace.
So
Or
are
they could
they
be like stupid animals and then not even realize that they're in harm or anything, and they're just in water like they've always been in their entire life, and they're just like sitting there like crawling on top of each other.
Yeah, when they say like use the water environment, like is that what they're saying when they say like you have to transport them in there?
No. They basically want to put them in like a fish tank with rocks and sand and shit, like how they are in the bottom of the ocean. That's what they want them to be in, instead of just white with water. Because that's fucking important for some reason.
I mean, they're about to die. Like, why need to go through all that? Fishermen that people have been transporting them for years are gonna have to like go out of their way to get all this new equipment and stuff.
Well, they gotta come with their Sunday best because they're gonna take them to the church first. They can get blessed by a priest.
They're actually trying to treat them as humans. They're trying to treat the lobsters like humans. They're like, oh, like the death sentence, you gotta give him his good meal. You gotta make sure he's well and comfy. Make sure he has that last good meal. They're not eating. They're not having their last good meal. They're not having their last good sleep.
Inhumane methods.
Dude,
well, not a human. It's
yeah.
And why?
You would never do that to a human, would you? Of course I wouldn't. I wouldn't boil a human alive. Are you fucking idiots?
Why is the Switzerland government?
Because I'm hungry.
Why is the Swiss government concerned about this when they're landlocked?
There's always been a bunch of bitches. Okay, don't hurt us.
Haley makes a good point. Haley just made an amazing point.
Oh that's true.
A landlocked country is concerned.
Where do they get lobsters?
Oh my god.
That is true.
Okay.
Alright. I guess that marks the end of this first episode. Any of you guys want to give out your last words? Any shout outs? Thank yous? Whatever?
Oh, shout out to Clam. Luther King Day. Free honey.
You know the way.
You don't know the way. You don't know the way. Unless you have Ebola, you don't know the way. That's all I want to say. Also,
put your emojis down below.
Put your emojis down below. Also, I also like to say, it is not gay unless it's in Zimbabwe. It's not gay if it's in Zimbabwe.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked the video, like it. Put a comment if you want.
We're not gonna like this.
Support it. We're just a bunch of plebs. We're just here to just make light of random shit. If you don't like this, well, I'm sorry, but this is for the dabs.
Worry, we'll dab on the hate. Dab on. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys.
What dimensions?